Bang bang, we're back here with Jon Hamm. Oh, boy.
Sorry, I
had that in the chamber. Al Amadeus Peterson and Marjorie. Oh, I don't know your middle name.
Oh, it's Salieri.
Marjorie Salieri Kershaw. And it's time
Is that
to...
spelled S-A-L-L-Y space A-I-R-Y?
Of course it is.
Of course.
That's beautiful.
Okay. Beautiful name. Is it hyphenated?
No, Sally was my middle name, and
She spends a lot of time outside. So
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, great.
What an elegant portmanteau.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring you all my portmanteaus from now on.
Sure.
Love
Judging
judging
them.
Oh, yes.
I like it.
We do need to get to our next guest. This is exciting because, bikini season is right around the corner and we all want to get into shape. He's a trainer. Please welcome to the show, Dash Grabum.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, so great to meet you.
I'm Dash Grabum.
Yes, you are. Welcome to the
You
show.
may have misunderstood what I do.
I do. You're a trainer, right?
I am a Pokemon trainer, Scott. I train Pokemon. I catch them and subjugate them and train them for battles, and we go on adventures across the land.
What's his now?
What is a Pokemon?
Yeah, what is it?
Pokemon is a pocket monster, a small monster that you can subjugate and catch in a ball.
That sounds terrible.
Where are you on this portmanteau? Pocket monster.
Oh, because Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pocket monster.
Pocket monster.
Pokemon.
That one's on the line.
I've seen a lot of them around your area. I'm not from around here. Yours are weird, though. I will give you that.
Have you seen him in the walls? Maybe you're just thinking of Mayor Junius Bubbledooner.
No, I saw a bunch of them outside. It would be Pidgeys where I'm from, but yours are different, and they don't have any of the attacks that the ones that I have.
You try to catch a pigeon?
Oh, sure. I caught like 8 of them. They have basically no battle skills.
See, they can run. That's a good battle.
Or
that's
fly. I'm pretty sure they can fly. That's a nice skill.
Yeah, that would be pretty useful if I didn't have a bunch of bird-type Pokemon. Which I do.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Where do you keep all of these? It must be difficult to store all these pocket monsters.
No, see, okay, so here's the Pokeball, and so you just click this, and it gets real small. I keep them on my belt right here.
Bingo.
marvelous.
I only carry about 6 to 8 of them at a time. It's my battle lineup, and the rest of them I put basically into the internet where they just live and sit around.
Is it like Bitcoin? That's a currency that lives on the internet.
It's a
I guess.
cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
I don't think I can. I don't
Is
know
it
that
more
they have
like
any.
Litecoin?
Is that another cryptocurrency? I don't know that any of
Is it
them
more
have.
like Heracoin?
I think of all of them, it's the most like Hera coin.
Is it like the Charleston Chew, which is a new cryptocurrency based on Charleston Chew, the candy bar that no one likes?
I
I
think
beg your pardon.
I should.
I love a Charleston.
I
Chew.
should clarify. It
I'm so
is.
sorry.
It is like Bitcoin in that it is very difficult to cash out because none of them, as far as I know, are directly exchangeable for money of any kind.
Okay.
Dash, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said these Pokemon, as you call them, they engage in battles
All the
across
time.
land.
I make them do it.
Who are they battling?
Other Pokemon. It's a big, big no-no to fight a person with a Pokemon.
Oh, really?
That's a crime. Yeah.
A crime not in the United States.
Well, a crime
I would think,
against
in the
nature.
legal
Right.
system.
You don't have a lot of rules pertaining to Pokemon in this country.
There's not
I
a lot
have
of
noticed.
Pokemon law.
Yeah, where I'm from is almost nothing but.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Kanto region.
Oh, okay.
Of
Excuse me?
the Kanto region of.
Pardon?
So you're from the Kanto region.
Yeah, I'm from the Kanto region.
And you
Full stop.
That's all you need.
And you train Pokemon to fight other loose Pokemon, or do people own and subjugate these Pokemon
Oh,
as well?
thank you for asking, Scott.
you're welcome.
The answer is both. I love to use my Pokemon to fight wild Pokemon that I try to make faint. You don't want to ever kill a Pokemon, but once you make it faint or almost faint, you can capture it. And then you can take those Pokemon to Poke gyms all around the world. And you can battle at those gyms against other trainers and take their badges. And then if you get enough badges, you can become a Pokemon Master. And I, Dash Grabum, I'm gonna be Pokemon Master.
Where are you in the process?
I have 1 badge.
How many do you need to be a master?
More than 1.
So 2?
I mean, technically, to be a Pokemon Master, you have to catch them all. And this is where it gets so frustrating.
This is what I've
Jon
heard.
Hamm.
This is what I've heard.
I've heard of
You've
touch 'em all.
gotta
You
catch
Gotta
'em all.
catch
But
them
catch 'em all?
You have to. It is a compulsion. And here's the problem. Originally, when I became a Pokemon Master, I'm 11 years old. I started very, very
I was going to
I would
say,
not
yeah.
have guessed that.
How old would you have said?
29.
I spent a
You
lot of
think
time in the
everyone
sun.
is just 29, though.
Aren't they?
I spend a lot of time in the sun, and I don't wear sunscreen, and my hat is always backwards.
Oh, no.
Because that's the cool way to wear it.
Oh, boy. At least put on a sunscreen. I'm begging you.
I don't need to because I have coughing, and he can cast smoke screen.
Okay.
Anyway, I forget what I was talking about.
Well, you were talking about subject or finding other Pokemon, and the catching them all is very difficult.
Oh, yeah, because originally there were only 150, Scott.
Okay,
and that's like a
And
big.
if one were to spend maybe 200 days, I can imagine one could catch them all.
That's a legit amount of time.
Yeah, two-thirds of a year.
Al, can I ask you what kind of day? 42 hours?
Oh, yeah, the 42 hours.
42 hour day, a real day. A Beirut day.
Yeah.
42-hour day.
Just never sleep like Al over here.
I don't mean to actually all of you right now, but 200 days is a laughable amount of time to catch 150 Pokemon.
Okay, don't mansplain to us about, or kidsplain, I guess is what.
It's just
Pokesplain.
Some of them are in Saffron
I
City.
think maybe
Some of them,
Young mansplain.
Trainsplain, because he's a trainer.
Oh, okay, trainsplain, yeah.
well, it's just that they're all over the world. It takes a long time.
Oh.
But there were originally 150, and
But
that
wait,
was
Jackie
doable.
Chan went around the world in 80 days.
Who?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
Are you going to allow him to rock you? He and Steve Coogan went around the world in 80 days, so it seems like it's 200 days is, would be.
If you got very lucky, you could maybe do it.
How many Pokemon are in the Kanto region, let's just say?
There are 151 proper in the Kanto
now in the
region.
Kanto region. So how many?
So you can get a lot just in the Kanto region where you're from.
Well, that's all that we thought there were, and that's what you thought you had to do to catch them all. It turns out every year or so, about 150 more get released, and they get
This sounds...
bananas weird every time. I'm really only familiar with the first 150. After that, there's some weird stuff out there, you guys. There's a bear. You would like that one.
Oh,
now.
I have a
wouldn't-
healthy respect for him.
You wouldn't like this bear. This bear, as I understand it, blasts fire out of its mouth.
Oh gosh, well that is, I think
The
that
teeth
is
are
the
bad enough.
HBIC for sure.
That would definitely be the
Hugest
HBIC.
bear I caught.
You have caught and trained this bear.
Oh yeah, I got it. I have a water type Pokemon.
Can I ask
used to
that bear? What
battle
is the name of that bear? What is the name of
His
that
name
bear
is
Pokemon?
sitting in the internet right now. Oh, the name of the species?
Yeah.
An Ursaring.
Ursaring.
Oh, that's clever.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's based on the Latin.
He's a big bear. He's got a big literal ring on his stomach.
Okay, on his stomach.
Ring
That's
on
How do you
Like
feel
a
about that
circle?
portmanteau?
gotta fly upside down then.
Ursa ring.
Ursa ring.
One is part of his Latin name for bear, and then
Right.
he has a ring around
It's
him.
a portmanteau
I thought he said
between
wing.
Ursine and telephone ring.
That's a clumsy portmanteau.
Sorry, you've been judged. Clumsy portmanteau.
CP.
Ursa ring.
Anyway, I battled him, and now he lives
real
on the
true
internet.
So how do you because I thought it was against the rules to battle a human, for a Pokemon to battle a human.
Or is it just frowned upon?
No, it is where I'm from. It is actually illegal
Kanto region.
to use the force of in the Kanto region
The
to use
Kanto
the force of a Pokemon against a human.
But you're battling these Pokemon.
Yes, like for example, I would have a Pokemon. I would probably, if I was battling you, for example.
Wait, I'm not a Pokemon.
No. You would be a Pokemon trainer. Scott
Oh,
Walkerman.
okay.
I believe you would bring your Pokemon and then
We would
you would
each-
set them
I
on
see.
each other.
For example, which one do you choose?
Out of my Pokemon,
Sure.
I'll choose Ursa ring.
Great, you're an idiot because I'm going to bring a water Pokemon to that fight. But okay,
Water
All
and fire.
You bring.
Oh.
Well, that's not your fault. You're a new trainer, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have no interest in this at all,
Are
actually.
you kidding me? It's got so much adventure.
Dash, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Is this Pogs?
What is Pogs?
Ooh, you got me there. It's a thing that I've heard, and I'm never quite sure.
Oh,
what
the
it is.
stackable cardboard disc that you then hit over with the metal disc?
Wait, why
may-
were you
That's
confused about Pogs?
Well, for a second, I thought you were talking about a polywog, which is a polywog.
That would be the
That's
clumsiest of portmanteaus.
quite a portmanteau.
Yeah, terrible CP.
No, you're talking about stackable
Pogs.
cardboard discs that then you use
Hit
a
with a
metal,
metal disc,
slammer.
and then you
make bets and you can win other people's pogs.
Exactly,
Yeah.
metal slammer. Is it, you said polywog.
That's what you would call it. Where I'm from, it's called a polywag. My favorite Pokemon that I use for most battles is called a Charmeleon, and if you called him something else, I would think that was rude. So I
Now,
kind of understand.
That's clearly a portmanteau between charming and a chameleon.
He is
And
kind of like a chameleon.
is his power
Is his his
To be
battle
charming.
skill is it charm?
just charms you
Or-
out of fighting.
Is it from Chameleon and Char, and he's a great barbecue master.
He is a great
Much
barbecue
like
master.
Marjorie over here.
He is a great barbecue master. He is about a 4-foot tall fire lizard, and I would say his main power is arson.
Oh well, I would just bring a water lizard to that fight.
Yeah, that would be a good move.
Is Chameleonaire a pocket monster?
Chameleonaire, the musical artist?
Yes.
I mean, he would be if I could ever catch him.
He's
if
a
I were to
Pokemon?
catch it, no. See, here's the thing.
Well, and his power clearly would be just having a lot of money.
You're not supposed to catch humans,
And
but
blending into it.
the technology technically doesn't prevent you from catching anything inside a
And
Pokeball.
subjugating them? You're just talking about slavery.
This
at
does
point.
sound
We
very
don't like to
slavery
we-
adjacent. I will
Okay,
say.
well, we don't like to use that word when we
I
talk
bet you
about.
don't.
I'm
because
sure you don't.
These are Pokemon, are our companions, not our slaves. They battle with us sometimes by choice and sometimes begrudgingly, but we don't
Well,
ever use the word slave. Or
You mean like picking someone up from the airport?
very much like that. Like
So
you
it's
don't
like-
want to, but you're not being forced to.
Okay, well that puts it in perspective for me.
So if I were to catch Chameleonaire in a Pokeball, he's I assume, a rap type Pokemon.
Sure. Were you going to finish that sentence?
Tread very
The
carefully.
way you said that made me very uncomfortable.
We could have said a music type Pokemon, but he's specifically a rapper.
Specifically hip hop, yes.
I don't think I want to catch him. I'll be honest, that feels like that's what a criminal would do. A criminal would catch another human being instead of Pokeball. I'm not a criminal.
No, I mean,
You're a criminal. Do you want to catch Chameleonaire in a Pokeball?
Well, no. In fact, I'm trying not to be caught and put in a Pokeball of sorts. Which
Yeah,
is
you're like a
the prison
Pokemon
system.
Prison system.
in a way.
You get in, you don't get
Yes.
out.
Yeah. Could you try to catch L.A. Peterson here? Maybe you are the Tommy Lee Jones of this story.
I mean, I
Why,
could. But
why are you encouraging this?
Why are you reaching for your smoke bombs?
I got to be ready.
Is that a Pokeball? What's in it?
It's not a Pokeball.
What would be in it?
It's just. I guess.
You gotta throw it and show me what rare
Dry
Pokemon.
ice? What is in a smoke bomb?
Smoke. I'll battle your smoke.
Ninja smoke.
How do you get?
Hold on a second.
Is there a Pokemon with a giant fan?
I mean, kinda? No. There's a plant one that has what looks like a fan on his head.
Okay, well, use that
That's
one.
the
maybe.
guy then.
Yeah,
You
that's,
need that
that's
guy.
your guy.
What kind of fan?
Well, it was more like a flower petals than a fan, but I figure you take flower petals and you spin it around. That kind of functions like
poor
a fan
man's
would
fan.
do.
Yeah.
Everyone
the
calls
original- the
flowers
original fan.
Flowers.
Did
the
you say
poor man's
portmanteau?
fan.
No, it's not a clumsy portmanteau. Just poor man's fan.
Oh, poor man's fan. Excuse me.
By the way, poor man toe. You don't want anyone anywhere near that.
Yeah, you don't
wanna
want to
be
put
near
those
that
in
poor man's
Aladdin
toe.
shoes. No.
No.
So how many Pokemon do you have?
I have 12.
12. Yeah, you're not even close to catching them
No,
all.
it's going to be a very long road, but I'll do it because I believe in myself.
Now you say you train these pocket monsters. Mm-hmm. What does the training consist of?
Great. So I take the Pokeball, throw it, and then they come out, and then I shout commands at them, and they do what I say.
I see.
This does
This whole
sound
thing-
very slavery
Yeah, it's
adjacent.
very mean.
Yeah.
It feels.
It's a partnership full of respect and trust.
And what do you do for them?
I put them back in the Pokeball, and then
Okay.
I walk
Okay,
away.
so you
Yeah.
imprison them.
Well, we win battles together, and then sometimes we eat a meal, but mostly I keep them in the Pokeball because they all eat the same thing, and it's real boring to take them to a restaurant.
So you're only allowing them to eat once in every rare while?
You know the crazy thing, Scott? They don't actually need to eat if they're in the Pokeball.
Okay.
I've got some that have been in that ball for months, and if you take them out, they're like a little pissed, but they're physically fine.
Is their favorite meal has to be a Poke Bowl, though, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's-
That
Why
right.
is that boring?
They love.
I could
who
eat that
doesn't
like
love
3
a
days a
Poke Bowl?
week.
I know. I could.
I mean, you say that now.
Like a Jeremy Piven.
Talk to me on week 3.
Does he sing
Week
Jeremy-
3.
Does he sing Jeremy Piven?
Jeremy Piven class today.
Let me ask you a question. When the pocket monsters are in this Pokeball, are they in a sort of suspended animation?
Stasis?
I wish I could tell you. I've never been in one, and as far as I know, no human ever has been.
Oh,
Can
well,
they-
that sounds like that's something you should do. I mean, it's so hard to catch them all, especially if they keep moving the goalposts. You should be the first human in a Pokeball.
Oh, I should get into one?
Just
Yeah.
understand both sides.
Yeah,
I think
just,
that's what
yeah.
we're talking
Tell you what,
about.
if you
Yeah,
were to
have a
get
little
into your
empathy.
your Pokeball, we would let you.
I'll do it. Dash Grabum will catch himself.
Okay. What do you need us to do? Oh, he
It's
did it.
done.
Oh, he just
It's
did.
done.
Oh,
That
we
is
should've-
amazing.
but
Now, how,
Wow, he
how
just
do we get him out?
Yeah, we should have asked that before.
We really
Well,
should have.
Yeah, he should have given us instructions. I don't know how to
Oh,
work this thing.
He
Let me-
said throw it.
Let's take a look at this.
He said like throw it. I think
Throw
That's
it?
how they-
All right, I'll throw it at some. Let's see.
Oh, don't throw that. That's my
Oh,
smoke
careful.
Don't throw the smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, here we go.
I'm free.
Whoa!
Wow. Phew.
What was that
What was it
like?
like? What was it like in there?
Okay, you know how when you go to sleep and you...
I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah, try to do something. Don't compare it to a movie either, because Al is going to have no frame of reference.
Oh, okay, geez. How do I do this? Okay, you know how... Well, for the rest of you then, you know how when you sleep, it's like you're kind of aware of existence, but it's a little bit different?
Sure,
This
sometimes
is
you know
not
you're
like
in a bed.
that.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
like that.
wow.
This is you.
So you can be back in, Al.
I have
I'm back in.
no memory from what just happened.
Oh, okay. So the last thing you remember is
Going
you
into the ball.
Going into the ball.
And then I felt a bump, I pushed right back out.
How long do you think you were gone?
I mean, it felt like an instant to me.
well, it was
feels like no
only
kind of
longer
like-
than
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
like 120 seconds or so.
I feel like we didn't get a real accurate idea of what it's like to be trapped in the
Well,
Pokeball.
I'm going to tell you, I do not want to go back in because I feel like I did not exist for that period of
Well, so
time.
now this is what the
Yeah,
pocket
this is how they
monsters must
feel.
feel.
Almost definitely, yeah.
So does that make you want to release them?
Reconsider.
Not even a little bit.
Oh boy.
I just feel like you're really taking advantage of these pocket monsters.
Oh, for sure. You know how like
Okay, so
horses
he
pull,
hears it,
You know
so-
how horses pull carts?
yeah.
Are you all up in arms about how horses be pulling stuff around all the time?
I mean,
you
sometimes.
ask those horses if they want to pull carts around?
It's not
I
great.
don't like the horses that do just the
to
carriage
be fair,
rides. Yeah.
they're also fed very well.
Yeah.
They're groomed and they're treated very nicely.
Let me ask you a question.
They get to shit in a
you,
bag.
You guys know fish? Oh, I mean, we should all be so lucky. But you know fish.
yeah,
You
I
got
know
fish,
fish.
right?
I
If you
mean,
had a
yeah.
fish, what would
Pokeballs.
your fish's day-to-day life be like?
Well, that's. I mean, they swim around in their
living their best
in their
life,
be- in
swimming
their bowl.
swimming in the water.
My fish has been all over the world.
But they don't know because most of the time they're in
They're-
a
yeah,
ball
they're in a ball
questioning.
in
It used to know that
stasis.
its own existence was going on for most of that time, but it came out and got to experience parts of all over the
I had a
world.
fish growing up, but it was an outdoor fish, so he got to just go wherever.
Yeah, mine's an outdoor fish.
So, you know, I maybe you don't think these pocket monsters have sentience or a soul.
Oh, they definitely have both.
Okay.
well,
then you truly are a criminal.
Yeah.
you're
no.
you're a slaver.
You're,
Guys,
you're a
they're-
slave owner.
They're so happy.
This sounds
How
bad.
do you know that though?
Because well, you can tell when a Pokemon is unhappy because it doesn't follow any of your battle commands.
Okay.
Can one come out? Can we?
Can we talk
we
to
meet
one
one?
of them?
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
we really
Which one
need
you
to.
want? You can't talk to them. They only say their own name over and over and over again.
Okay, so that's going to
So
be
they're
hard to
stupid.
know
That'll
if they're
be tough.
happy.
Is it like
Yeah.
I Am Groot, where it has different intonations, meaning
Yeah,
different
yeah.
meanings?
Uh-huh, it's just like
so you
that.
can translate.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's
well,
bring out. I guess we bring out Chameleon.
Yeah, I'll bring out my Charmeleon. I should warn you.
Charmeleon.
Sorry, the Charmeleon.
Yeah, I'll bring out Charmeleon. He's just going to say Charmeleon a lot.
Okay, yeah, bring him out. Yeah, here we go.
Charmeleon, I choose you.
Charmeleon.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Charmeleon.
Yeah, how's it hanging?
Charmeleon.
Yeah, that's about right.
Charmeleon, are you
happy you
okay?
were- yeah. Would you?
Charmeleon.
Yeah.
Leon.
I don't think
Yeah,
Charmeleon's
that's
okay.
So much pain.
You guys, you want me to translate, or do you just want to infer from that?
Well,
no, I know
think
what he's
we're,
actually
We're all
saying.
in the room. We can see what's happening.
Charmeleon is crying.
Yeah, he is crying, but not for the reasons you think.
Okay, what? Translate for us.
Okay, so Charmeleon, this one specifically is an arson type Pokemon. He's mad
Charmeleon?
because he hasn't burned down a building lately.
Charmeleon.
Yeah.
So
I hear you,
Charmeleon
buddy.
shaking his head.
Yeah, he's shaking it up and down. Yeah.
up and down if you're tilted sideways. Sure.
Well, yeah, that's Charmeleon. Okay, so you know how like in India, yes and no doesn't look like the same head gesture as it does for in America.
I did not know that.
That's
no.
true.
I
Yeah,
did
it's
not know
it's
that.
side to
First of all,
Where's this?
India.
India.
I know
It's
in
a
the
country-
movie Gladiator, they do thumbs up when it should have been thumbs down.
I don't know about that, but that's
Okay.
probably right.
Charmeleon.
Yeah, gotcha. Can I ask
Sorry,
you?
back on track.
Okay, Charmeleon.
Charmeleon.
What is one thing that I could do to make your life a little bit better?
Charmeleon.
A whole bank?
Charmeleon.
Burn down a bank.
Charmeleon.
I know.
That felt to me like kill me.
I did feel a lot.
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon's eyes
Charmeleon
just went
seems
wide.
to be seems to
Indian
be
style
really,
saying no.
Charmeleon, return.
Wow.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Okay, I don't feel like you were giving us the proper translation.
I do feel I feel like we learned more about the real situation with these Pokemon
Yeah.
than you wanted to let on.
Yeah.
And I think you need some serious soul searching.
Yeah, where are your parents in all of
Dash.
Oh, both dead.
this? Both.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you're an orphan?
That must be hard.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You're a
most,
dirty orphan?
I don't know that I'm dirty. I mean, I shower. I think, once or twice every month.
So how do you take
It's a
care
little
of all of these pocket monsters?
Oh, well, I win money in battles.
You win money?
Oh, yeah.
Who pays?
The promoters.
I didn't think this could get worse, but it did.
It
Okay,
really
so
did.
there's someone on top of this pyramid who's taking children.
Yeah, like
Is
And
it
then those
David
children-
S. Nintendo?
is this someone's like a 12-foot, 4.5-inch on top of this pyramid trying to touch the tip?
Exactly, and they're
I'll get to the tip. I'll be the first child to touch the tip. I'll get to the top of the internet pyramid. And get all
this
the
sounds.
Pokemon.
Listen, Dash. I know what it's like to feel like you're defined by your job, but you do not have to do this to these poor Pokemon. It sounds like these promoters are subjugating you, and you're subjugating these Pokemon, and it's a horrible pyramid. And there is
We
no
need to break
tip.
the cycle. We need to break the
Yeah,
cycle.
the tip keeps moving up and up and up. At first, it was 12 and a quarter feet. Now it's further and further.
I mean, I never thought about it.
It's
that
a
way.
movable tip, and I don't think anybody agrees with that. You
Yeah.
want
You
a
want a-
They
you want a
keep moving
static
the tip.
we want a static tip.
Yeah.
The way I kind of always thought about it was I was catching best friends to go on a journey of a lifetime and fulfill my dream.
That's a lovely, lovely way to frame
mean-
this argument.
But you're keeping them trapped in a ball.
And
Yeah, for sure.
they are constantly having existential crisis.
I don't know that they are, and I've known Charmeleon longer than you, so I don't think it's fair for you to all assume that you knew what he was saying when I didn't.
Dash,
Yes.
you're 11. We collectively are 29 years old. We have a little more experience in
All of our names
reading.
are Al.
You can call us Al.
I can
But
call.
please
You may not call Marjorie Betty.
do not call Rangery Betty.
I wouldn't dream of it, ma'am.
Oh,
I think
you.
we have a little more experience in sort of reading the emotional reality of these people. And Charmeleon was devastated.
Well, let me get another one out then, and maybe you can tell me
You
that.
pick.
Because this. Okay, I'll pick. I should tell you though, this one's a straight up ghost.
Okay. I'm a little scared, but
It is a ghost.
Ghosts
okay.
are scary.
Will he or she pass through us?
It's not slimy.
I don't know if it's he or she.
Yeah, is it
that
Onion
Slimer,
Head?
right?
Yeah, aka yeah.
I mean, when it goes through you, you're gonna feel something that I would say, yeah, is akin to slimy.
Is it definitely going to go through us?
Oh, it is 100% gonna go through you.
Why
all
did we
right.
let
I'm
him
nervous.
pick?
Why-
I'm
yeah.
nervous.
Yeah.
Can you pick another
Well,
one?
let me frame this for. No, I can't. And here's why. I think that one thing that you're not thinking of now is all of these Pokemon that are in this balls are not walking around in the world or floating around as this one. Anyway, this is a Ghastly. Let me take it out real quick.
I'm unclear as to what we're supposed to keep in mind.
I just want you to kind of like tell me what you think is going on in this guy's head.
this guy's
Who
name
is
is
this?
Ghastly.
Ghastly. And
Okay.
I'm going to be honest,
Not gas leak.
not gas leak.
yeah.
Ghastly.
Okay.
Although that's a crazy thought. It might be a ghost. It might be a collection
Just a-
of gas
just a-
floating around.
just a-
You know, it
Could
could
be the
just be
ghost.
Victorian houses.
Is this the gas leak
lamp.
from season 4 of Community?
I don't watch television. I'm too busy out in the world.
Could it be the ghost of someone who died from a gas leak?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. This one I kind of have trouble communicating with, which is why I thought it might be useful for
Need
you
to
guys
ask
to all
these
talk.
questions.
Okay, so let's get Ghastly out here.
Okay. Ghastly, I choose you against my better judgment. Yeah.
Gas.
Whoa, getting real close,
Oh,
Ghastly.
wow, Ghastly.
This dude's
Ghastly.
creepy
Please don't
AF,
pass through.
right?
Ghastly. Wait a second.
Ghastly, just please stay away from all of us. Don't pass through us. I don't want to be slimed.
Oh, she went right through me.
Oh, you've been slimed.
God, I feel. Does it look weird? Because I feel like I have
You're
slime
covered
on
in
me.
ectoplasm.
Dang it! And
you
I have an
feel so
appointment
funky?
afterward.
I know.
feel very
Am
funky.
am I wrong? It looks like it's having a real good time doing this.
Ghastly.
I feel like Ghastly is enjoying her time out of the ball.
Ghastly.
Oh, okay, so you think Ghastly's a girl?
Ghastly, please keep away from me. These are new Bonobos jeans.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You just called fire to you just now. Nothing like a bully likes more than telling you not to do something.
Ghastly.
Please get her back in the ball. Get her back in the
Ghastly,
ball.
return!
Ghastly.
That was too close.
Too
Now
close
I
for
think
comfort.
you can keep Ghastly. I felt like Ghastly
Yeah,
had
Ghastly's
a great
a-
time.
Yeah.
Maybe just have
Ghastly's okay.
because honestly, I don't know. We don't know what happens when we die. I mean, I personally think we go with our Heavenly Father, but please don't let me talk about it because I believe
Please,
in this. I don't want to talk about it.
Church and state.
Church and state, but
please.
we don't know for sure what happens, and this is a ghost.
This might be preferable to hell. At least.
exactly.
I know
so,
what happens
Yeah.
to Pokemon.
do they become ghastly?
They literally cannot die. You take them to a Pokemon center, and then
So
they're fine.
They're
what
in
the
prison
heck is
for life.
Ghastly?
Look,
What's
What?
this Pokemon center?
Ghastly,
This sounds
Ghastly's a
terrible.
ghost.
This sounds like an internment camp.
A ghost of what?
That's a good question.
Okay, well, we don't have time to get into it. We have to get going, but.